5 environmental benefits of going vegan. The vegan diet has become increasingly popular in recent years because of its favorable effects on the environment and health. The following video examines 5 significant benefits of veganism for the environment. It explores reducing greenhouse gas emissions, protecting biodiversity, preserving water resources, reducing deforestation, and reducing pollution. We can better understand how a vegan diet can help build a more sustainable and environmentally friendly world by looking at each of these things. As the globe deals with urgent problems like pollution, habitat loss, water scarcity, and climate change, the environmental effects of our food choices are becoming more and more apparent. In the face of these obstacles, going vegan presents a viable way to slow down environmental damage. Our ecological footprint can be greatly reduced and the health of our world can be preserved by removing animal products from our meals. We shall examine 5 advantageous effects of veganism on the environment in this video, emphasizing how each promotes conservation and sustainability efforts. 1. Reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. The ability of a vegan lifestyle to lower greenhouse gas emissions is one of the strongest arguments in favor of it. Due to its enormous contribution to emissions of methane and nitrous oxide, the farming of animals is one of the main causes of global warming. While nitrous oxide emissions are mostly caused by the management of manure and the use of synthetic fertilizers in the feed production process, methane is produced by enteric fermentation in ruminant animals such as cows and sheep used for livestock. Climate change is made worse by these greenhouse gases since they have a far greater potential for contribution of global warming than carbon dioxide. Making the switch to a plant-based diet allows people to significantly reduce their carbon footprint. When compared to animal goods, plant-based diets utilize less energy and produce significantly less greenhouse gas emissions. Research clearly shows that as compared to omnivorous diets, vegan diets result in many times less emissions per person. We may lessen our impact on the environment and work toward meeting the climate targets set forth in international agreements, such as by cutting back on our consumption of meat, dairy, and eggs. 2. Conservation of water resources. Around the world, concerns about water scarcity are becoming more widespread due to issues including growing populations, climate change, and irresponsible water management practices. A significant amount of water is needed in the highly water-intensive industry of animal husbandry for the production, processing, and consumption of livestock feed. Water bodies are further contaminated by animal excrement, which worsens problems with water quality. By lowering consumption of animal products, transition to a vegan diet helps to conserve water resources. Since plant-based foods need less water for cultivation and processing than animal goods, plant-based foods have a significantly reduced water consumption footprint. People can opt for foods such as grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables, which can drastically reduce the consumption of water and help with water conservation. Furthermore, abandoning animal husbandry can preserve aquatic environments and reduce pollution, thereby preserving human and wildlife health. 3. Preservation of biodiversity. Biodiversity loss is a critical environmental issue driven by habitat destruction, pollution, climate change, and invasive species. Animal agriculture is a leading cause of habitat destruction, as vast areas of land are cleared for grazing, feed crops, and livestock production. This habitat loss threatens countless species, including mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and insects, leading to population declines and ecosystem disruptions. People can help preserve biodiversity and save fragile ecosystems by adopting a vegan lifestyle. Diets based mostly on plants require much less land than diets based mostly on animals, which permits the preservation of biodiversity hotspots and the restoration of natural environments. Furthermore, lowering the demand for animal products can aid in halting the growth of industrial agriculture, which frequently uses chemical inputs and monoculture farming methods that harm soil quality and reduce biodiversity. Vegans may aid in the preservation of wildlife and the repair of ecosystems by promoting regenerative agriculture and sustainable food systems. 4. Mitigation of deforestation. Deforestation is a serious environmental problem that has an impact on biodiversity, the stability of the climate, and indigenous populations. Forests are essential for carbon sequestration, soil preservation, water management, and habitat provision. However, the sustainability of these important ecosystems is threatened by widespread deforestation brought on by agricultural expansion, logging, and infrastructure development. Deforestation is largely caused by the raising of livestock, especially in areas like the Amazon rainforest, where large areas of land are removed to make room for cow ranching and feed cultivation. Making the switch to a vegan diet can help people avoid their use of animal products that are linked to deforestation. When compared to animal products, plant-based diets require a lot less land for production, which helps to preserve forests and the important ecological benefits they provide. Furthermore, veganism can be substantially more effective in preventing deforestation and promoting ecosystem resilience if it is combined with support for sustainable land use practices and forest conservation activities. 5. Minimization of pollution. Given that pollution affects soil health, water quality, air quality, and biodiversity, it poses a major risk to both human health and the ecosystem. The management of waste, the use of pesticides, and the production of feed are only a few of the activities associated with the farming of animals that contribute significantly to pollution in the environment. Livestock procedures produce runoff that can contaminate streams with infections, fertilizers, antibiotics, and hormones, endangering human communities downstream and aquatic ecosystems. People can contribute to the reduction of pollution and preservation of the environment by leading a vegan lifestyle. Diets centered around plants have much less of an impact on the environment than diets centered around animals, since they produce much less pollution and require much less chemical inputs. Vegans may help create cleaner air, water, and soil by supporting organic agriculture and minimizing the use of intensive cattle production. Furthermore, promoting ecologically friendly behaviors and sustainable food systems can reduce pollution and create a more resilient and healthy environment for coming generations. In summary, living a vegan lifestyle has many positive effects on the environment that support conservation, sustainable,ity and climate resilience. Vegans are essential in solving urgent environmental issues and creating a more sustainable future because they decrease pollution, conserve water, preserve biodiversity, reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and mitigate deforestation. Even though dietary decisions made on an individual basis might not seem like much taken, as a whole they have the potential to create tremendous change and lead to a healthier planet. The adoption of plant-based diets and increased awareness are taking us one step closer to environmental sustainability and the well-being of present and future generations. Please subscribe to find more about the positive effects of going vegan.